Hello and welcome back to the Cars.co.za Weekly News. I'm David Taylor. Happy 2025. And right away, we're getting straight back into it. Haval H7 about to be launched. Corolla Cross facelift. We've got the pricing and what's happening with the Honda-Nissan merger. Let's get in.
Think of a car, any car. Yes, Cars.co.za. Let's find what moves you.
I trust you all had a great holiday, safe and with your family members, but we're straight back into it. Vehicle launches are coming in thick and fast, and the first one, which I'll be driving later on this week, the Haval H7. A few dealerships already have stock, but the official media launch takes place in the second week of January. So what exactly are we getting? Well, look at it. It's quite an interesting thing. I think it's quite off-road bias, and yes, many of you could be going, well, is this just a rebadged DWM Tank 300? But it's not. So the H7 is a unibody, like in most normal SUVs. The Tank is like a Fortuner body-on-frame setup. So there's already one big difference. You guys always want the pricing, so let's get stuck into that. So the article's already live on Cars.co.za. 3-model range starts at 601,000 Rand, goes all the way up to 730,000 Rand. Base model has front-wheel drive, 2-liter turbo, 170 kilowatts, 380 newton meters, automatic gearboxes all round. You can go one up, that adds all-wheel drive, and the flagship model has a 1.5-liter electric assist hybrid. That is going to be an interesting powertrain because obviously one of the biggest criticisms of Chinese cars is the heavier than expected fuel consumption. So going hybrid, that'll help things immensely. On to the next story. Now Toyota South Africa, they always like to hold the cards close to the chest and keep their product reveals for the year very, very secret. So we know some cars are coming, like the Toyota Fortuner GR Sport. I mean, that's cosmetic and some sporty wheels and a bit more power. But the biggest one is the Corolla Cross facelift. Now, we knew it was coming because it was an international reveal of the Thai spec model. So we thought any day now, we're going to see the SA spec. And about an hour before we started filming, all these images that you see now, they started filtering in, and we have pricing. So what exactly changed for the Corolla Cross? Now, if you look carefully in these images that you're seeing now, there's a new color, which is called Desert Gold. That's quite interesting. I like a bold color. White and black and silver is just so average. We want some color and some vibrancy. So Desert Gold is an option. This new honeycomb grille I quite like. I think that's a nice modern touch. As you can see, there's a redesigned headlights as well. And Toyota's added a few extra features. That's all we know for now, but also we have the pricing. As a reminder, the Toyota Corolla Cross is locally built right here in Toyota's plant, Durban. And in 2024, it was the second most popular passenger car after the Volkswagen Polo Vivo. So I guess you can say it's a big deal. How much can you expect to pay? So from our article, we can see 414,000 Rand gets you into the facelifted Toyota Corolla Cross. Now in comparison to the outgoing model, that's an extra 6,400 Rand. So you're getting an updated look at 2025 model year car for just 6,000 Rand more. I don't think that's bad at all. I mean, given the inflation, 7% or at least 10% year on year around there. So I don't think that's bad. We managed to get a look at some of the spec info, and it appears the 1.8-liter petrol engine has been carried over. And of course, Toyota, they have a nice hybrid, also a 1.8, and that's been carried over as well. And in our final story, you may remember towards the end of last year that I spoke about the Nissan-Honda potential merger. Well, it's all gone official. And just before Christmas, Mitsubishi climbed in as well, and now all three brands have signed a memorandum of understanding. And talk about leaving it late. 23rd of December, that was signed. So it was like, we're going to sign this, then we're going to have Christmas, and we'll talk about this in the new year. This, I think, is corporate circling back. So now it's official. This is all going to be ironed out over the course of this year. So if all goes well, we're going to have the world's third largest car company after Toyota and Volkswagen Group. This is not going to be easy. It's not going to be a walk in the park because all three brands offer products that compete in roughly the same segments. Think of like the Honda CR-V, the Mitsubishi Outlander, the Nissan X-Trail. I mean, the Outlander and the X-Trail are mechanically the same car. So now there's going to be some overlap, and duplication is going to be seen as an unnecessary expense. So now I don't want to be that guy, but I'm not going to be surprised if we're going to see some certain models die off or be replaced. And it's going to go deeper than that, because what is the point of having a Honda CR-V factory if Nissan and Mitsubishi are making a rival too? So I think I'm going to see some cars killed off, some factories killed off, but I hope the damages are going to be minimalized. But I don't think this is going to be very easy. And on that note, hopefully it's not too horrible, that's this week's news wrapped up. And as always, I will link all the news and info and details you need to know about the content you've just watched in the description below. And hey, if you want a new vehicle in 2025, we've got over 71,000 new and used vehicles to choose from. Hit up Cars.co.za on your apps, on your websites. That's it for me. I will see you next week. Okay, bye.
Think of a car, any car. Yes, Cars.co.za. Let's find what moves you.